It is a refreshing realization of a dream. Wanda Smith finally enjoying her pool.
I'm excited. The pool is up and running. It was a long time coming, but I'm just so elated over the fact that we're finally swimming this year.
Her backyard oasis finally complete. It's a far cry from what her yard looked like 8 months ago when a contractor left her high-end dry. Smith claims she paid Catalina Pool Builders about $60,000 but ended up with a big hole in her yard.
This is one of my dreams, okay, to have an in-ground pool. And now look at it.
The 11 News I-Team told you how Catalina shut down its Severna Park office in October, blaming world events over the past 3 years, including shortages of material, employees, and substantial increases in prices. In November, the state revoked the company's license.
You live and learn, and this was one experience I couldn't afford.
Since then, Smith has filed a lawsuit against Catalina and several of the people who ran it, hoping to get her money back. She tells the I-Team she had no choice but to find another company to finish the job and pay about $40,000 more.
I'm grateful that I was able, even though it hurt my pocket, I was able to get it completed.
She wasn't the only Catalina customer left with an expensive mess.
Because this is definitely an eyesore. When you walk or ride through this neighborhood, everybody's house landscape is immaculate. And then you come to this area and it's just like a dump.
Dr. Lisa Wilson told us the hole in her yard was the talk of her Aberdeen neighborhood. When Catalina closed its doors, she says she had paid $75,000 for an in-ground heated pool.
I'm not going to tell you that I haven't cried, because I've cried a lot.
She says she had to get over how much she lost and build a new relationship with other contractors and shell out tens of thousands of dollars more.
So what we're seeing now is the start of a great finish.
When we visited her again in June, work was moving along with a new outbuilding and stonework complete.
I probably could have paid for half of my house with what I'm paying for my yard.
Just as in Smith's case, the new pool contractor wouldn't warranty any of the work done by Catalina.
A lot of times, different contractors do not want to come in and finish somebody else's work.
Wilson says she had to shift her mindset, refocus her plan, while remaining determined.
So my determination is, you're not going to destroy my life. I had a goal, and I'm going to complete my goal, and I'm going to pray, and I'm going to work, and I have worked hard.
Wilson hasn't filed a lawsuit, but says she's been in touch with a state investigator. The I-Team did attempt to contact some of the Safe Earth family members who ran Catalina.
How are you doing?
I'm doing all
Mr.
right.
Safe Earth?
Yeah.
I'm Barry Sills with Channel 11. Can we talk to you?
No, I'm busy with my kids. Thank you.
Safe Earth and the individual defendants named in Smith's lawsuit filed a motion to dismiss the case against them, saying they were not parties to the contract. The Maryland Attorney General's office tells the I-Team of the 95 complaints received in the past 3 years involving pool companies, 32 of them regarded Catalina pools. Both Wilson and Smith still want Catalina to reimburse them for the financial costs of hiring other companies to finish the pools.
I think they should be accountable for taking people's money and not finishing the product.
For the 11 News I-Team, I'm Barry Sims.